Do they dare to speak about how Muslims they praise Hitler? This is the Mufti of Jerusalem at that time. He recruited tens of thousands of Muslim fighters to join Hitler army. He have tons of meetings with his Gestapo. Many of the soldiers who used to capture Jews and slaughter them, they were Muslims. And those are Muslims. He was attending the Muslim army of Hitler. And those are the head of the Gestapo of Hitler. And as you see, he is saluting High Hitler. Gestapo, high officer, high rank. And here you see how big the reception of the Hitler army is given to a Muslim imam. It's not like just a guy coming. No, an official reception, very high rank officers. Army is welcoming him, line up on line, and he is walking in the front. High Hitler. The United Nations, they donate a lot of money from our money. Actually, not the United Nations don't have money. The stupid American and the stupid Western and the stupid people around the world. They give money, they give it to the so-called Palestinians, supposedly to buy with it bread and flour and falafel. They printed the book of Hitler and they give it to every kid for free. And then they say to you, those are the Muslim army. You see the hat they are wearing? Islam, wind, Judaism. I don't speak German. If somebody can tell us what does that mean, I'm not sure. Let me see. Hold on. Let me use my phone. What does that mean? Islam and Judaism. Is that what it says? German. Islam and Judaism. So they are teaching them hate. I mean, Islam itself is a religion of hate of the Jews and the Christians. We do not need a brochure to teach us about it. Right? So their history is very well known with fascism. But yet, those fascist left, they go with the Muslims shouting in the street, free Palestine from the river to the sea, which means kill all the Jews. And then they claim that the Israeli are fascist. Those are the Jews. They are Nazi, but those are the one killed by Hitler. And those are the one who killed them, the Muslims, and the German fascists and Nazi. We will not give you speeches. We have always to show evidence. Always. Anything we say to you, we do not provide the proof for it. It's a fiction. But what about we consider this as a method for us in the future, that if somebody says something to me, I will not believe him unless he provide me proof. Is that fair? It doesn't matter if he's a Christian, he's a Muslim, he's a Hindu, he's a Buddhist, it doesn't matter. And that proof, it cannot be proved until I check it out and confirm 100% it is true. It's not like somebody showing me something in the internet, right? Like this is historicals have to be preserved, proven. It's not something made an image. I can make image of me wearing Hitler. And then you can call me fascist if you want. So let us be vigilant and not to be stupid fool, and anyone can fool us. We will go back to this German wicked woman who is speaking about what? About Trump is being fascist. He's Nazi. Why? What he did?
Trump is Adolf Hitler. What do you say to that?
I would actually say that we're seeing fascistic tendencies. I think there are fascistic postures, but I don't know if I would go as far to identify someone specifically as a fascist, but I'm speaking as a historian.
Remember, this guy is identified as a historian. He is a historian, expert on Hitler. He's expert. Okay, how you can say he have a fascist tendency? Like, explain to us. Go ahead.
As a fascist, but I'm speaking as a historian who understands when you say fascist, I do immediately think of Mussolini, I think of Hitler, self-identified fascist. The single most, to my mind, similar identifier is an absolute blindness to any kind of defeat, anything that doesn't fit into your worldview. Adolf Hitler was astonishing when you look at the granular level, the course of his political career. He went from one catastrophe to another, from one defeat to another, and he called the worst defeats. He proclaimed them as victory. He ran.
This is exactly what Muslims do, and you. As an example, the Muslims, they lost their war, every war they have with Israel, and yet they claim victory. And the example today with Hamas. They lost their war in the 48, in the 56, in the 57. They lost their war in 1973. They lost the war in, they lost every war. They lost Jerusalem, and then they celebrate victory. But they don't call them fascists. Notice here, they are adopting fascism on one person who don't agree with them. Do they apply what they say to everybody else, or only this person who they hate? We'll check it out.
And in the presidential election of 1932, he lost by 6 million votes. And you know what he did? He claimed election fraud, and he went to court to have the election results overturned.
How this guy is fascist, and he took the election to court. Secondly, just to show you how hypocrites come back, those filthy people. Every Democrat in America, he claimed any election he lost, stolen election. But only Donald Trump, if he say the election is stolen, and it's true, because we have a proof from this election. The previous election, there was Corona, and because of Corona, they take advantage of that, and they dump millions of votes who they are just printed papers. Even migrant, they voted, who they are not citizen. I am migrant, but I can vote, I'm citizen. Shall we check? Fact check.
You can run the best campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you.
See? Hillary Clinton, she denied that she lost. She claimed that the election was fabricated. But remember, at that time, Obama was the one, the president. How the government, which is Democrat, is helping Trump, who never been in politics before. And we know that after that, right away before even he take the office, they were preparing for him a file to accuse him that he is an agent for Russia, so they can impeach him.